And even the elves are pumped up here tonight. Fighting out of the blue corner, representing Algeria, Tarek Khelifi!
So welcome to Karate Combat, Tarek TK Khelifi, fighting out of France. He is Algerian by birth, storming down to the cage here. Debut for him tonight. He's got a couple of teammates we've seen before though, the likes of Davy Donner and of course Ilyas Mardi. Very excited to see this young man. It's a very interesting test for him in Samuel Ericsson.
He talks a lot. Now it's time to back it up.
And his opponent,
we'll see.
fighting tonight out of the red corner, representing Sweden, Samuel Ericsson.
And that's why I never talk crap about my opponent, because I know I have to make my words come true. And it's a lot of pressure you put on yourself.
So Samuel Ericsson, he's returning to Karate Combat. Saw him, of course, once before in his debut last year. Picked up a kind of surprise split decision win over Alberto Ramirez. Wasn't quite able to get the volume of kicks he wanted in that bout. Got caught up in the clinch a few times, but got the win there, looking to move on and really test himself, show that he's not just all about social media and making flashy videos. Gonna have a little bit of a height differential to overcome though. Tail of the tape here for the blue corner, Tarek Khelifi, 27 years old. This is gonna be his first fight for about 6 months. He's been training pure karate since he was 3 years old. His father is of course his coach, Omar Khelifi, here with him tonight.
Who's a character, by the way. Very funny guy.
Very funny guy. Samuel Ericsson, you can see a little bit older, a little bit shorter, 30 years old, 1-0 is his record, hailing from Sweden. He said he's really got stability in his life now, feels very good mentally, very good physically, and is really looking to just prove everything to himself.
Look at Santa there. He's like,
wow.
Has he been drinking?
It's a death stare.
It's a death stare. Wow.
Ah, blimey.
Oh, Miss Santa, I don't know. She might be needed driving home, flying home.
Fighters, it's that time. Time to enter the pit.
Okay.
Your referee for this one is Sam Amidi. Karate Combat 37 is sponsored by Gameful. Use their customized Gameful system featuring clean ingredients paired with complimentary one-on-one registered dietary support to enhance your routine. Sign up now at gameful.com. Get 40% off when you use the code KC37 at checkout.
Oh, question mark kick, front kick. Yeah, his kicks are fast.
Yeah, Khelifi started very hard.
Yeah, but Samuelson needs to close the distance. He cannot let those legs fly. He's the shorter guy, so he needs to fight in close and use his boxing. And knees from the clinch, but then in the clinch, watch out for the knee to the head.
A little bit of a question mark kick there, not able to get up and over that lead guard. Tweets coming in thick and fast, sold out at Karate Combat in Florida. Thank you, Santa Adam, of course referring to Adam Kovac, our league president. Get involved on social media at Karate Combat on all platforms. Of course, the Karate Combat archives are available completely for free on YouTube as well.
I think actually that Ericsson is doing a great job by just letting him kick, you know, get him tired.
Yeah, he's pacing himself. You know, we talk about the emotion side of the mental game. Some guys like to trash talk because it gives them no choice, so they have to back it up. You know, some guys, they use that in a way to propel themselves.
Andy Hook, X-kick.
I was just going to say, Bass, that's got to make you very happy.
Yeah. Oh, they're connected with a little short left.
Yeah, good work from Ericsson, pressuring around the pit here. Hasn't thrown in too much volume yet, though.
Yeah, but he's smart. He's playing a smart game right now. He's just feeling him out.
There. Oh! Big right hand from Samuel Ericsson. Back to his feet for some ground and pound. Now 5 counts going to come in quick. Oh, and Tarek Khelifi. Woo! Anxious moments for him.
Welcome to full contact.
Right.
Oh yeah, and he's still dizzy.
That's it, and he's chin up. Ericsson teeing off here.
1 minute and 5 seconds.
Yeah, wobbly, tries that front kick.
You gotta watch out, Ericsson also.
Oh, big left.
He's still hurt, He haven't recovered yet.
No, he's trying to make it look like he's still there, but Ericsson feints, big right hand bomb.
Like you said earlier.
Lead left hook catches him on the way in.
Just let him get back up.
Maybe sometimes a good idea to go to the body, then to come back to the head, you know?
Well, Ericsson, this is very different from the first time we saw him.
Ericsson needs to go in now for the kill. He needs to wrap it up.
Yes.
30 seconds.
This opportunity might not come back if he misses.
Yeah, he's caught him with the right, he's caught him with the left.
Take that. Right. Turn right.
Well, interesting. This is a very different clinch situation from the Ramirez fight. Ramirez was all about the throws. Khelifi, possibly not so. Oh, again, the right.
Misses.
That's a power differential as well. He's bulldozed him down to the ground.
Right. Back of the head, Samuel.
Okay.
What a good round for Samuel Ericsson.
Good?
Yeah, but you know what? He was good. He was composed because he knew that, you know, if he can't put him away, you know, he's going to load out all his energy, which is not a good thing, of course. Look at that punch, man. Wow.
Yeah, that was the first right that dropped him. Hopefully we'll see the left as well.
Boom.
Oh, that's gonna be hard for it to come back. Now we're gonna see what kind of heart Khelifi is made of. You know what I mean? Because he says in French in his interview that if his opponent Ericsson want to put him away, he literally need to kill him. But
He's coming close.
yes, that was like very close to a stoppage, you know.
Let's listen into the corner of Samuel Ericsson here.
Han svingar vilt bara. Kör nu, Samuel!
Yeah, if I was Ericsson, I should attack the body now. We'll never expect that.
Yeah, it's slow off the stool is Tarek Khelifi trying to buy himself a few extra seconds here. And he a little bit still unsteady on the way down. And buying some more time tying his belt here.
Yeah, oh yeah. That's an old trick.
Well, that's why they have belt loops here, so they don't fall down. We just usually let them come out here. But another 3 on the clock. Let's see if Ericsson's patient again or if he just tries to turn the tempo up.
He is still dangerous with his kick because a kick is a very powerful weapon. You know, if you clip the head of your opponent with a kick, sometimes it's a knockout. But I think he's still hurt. If I look at his body language, he doesn't move with as much confidence as he used to.
No, he's been hit. You know, he probably never experienced that before. A big punch like that. Ericsson should push now.
Well, and the follow-up after having to immediately try and regard, try and regain composure. Definitely had to backstep a little bit there.
Ericsson needs to step inside the reach of the legs.
Good work, gentlemen.
And needs to go. And Khelifi needs to keep him outside. Cannot let him come close.
He's trying to reach with his lead leg. Khelifi uses lead leg a little bit like a jab, you know, to control the distance.
Yeah, switching stance here, back to orthodox. Ericsson again being...
It's good, I like the feints.
Yeah, very composed.
That's a smart look at that. That's some powerful kicking there.
Yeah,
Wow.
well, I mean, look, you do the kind of things that he does in his videos. You've got power, you've got explosiveness, you've got dynamism.
See you working.
Smart what Ericsson's doing now, faking it, pointing at it, faking it.
Oh, and he gets caught behind the ear. You always talk about that pass. Good right hand from Khelifi.
What a 180 degree. Oh my God, what a 180 degree turn. Oh my God.
But did it connect full? Because I didn't think it landed flush.
Oh, no, let's see. Well, Ericsson back up very quickly. Let's see if that makes him weary now. I mean, look, it only takes one significant motion like that to win the round, you know, so there's only a minute left here.
It's true, because like it is now, Khelifi is winning the round just
Right.
with that punch.
It could be all square. I mean, you know, the margin with which you win the round, unless you put it into the realm of a 10-8, you know, it's gonna be pretty even. Ericsson.
30 seconds, Ericsson needs to get in there.
Yes.
If he wants to finish it.
Yeah, he's been good pushing forward. Nice little lead hook there. Oh, we go right again.
Right.
Didn't quite land. Kind of rolled with it, did Khelifi.
Good. Let's go.
You can't fight Khelifi in a kicking range. You need to close the distance and fight him in a punching range. Oh, that was a beautiful throw.
All right, 1-1, I guess.
Yeah, second round in the books there. Bas Rutten immediately saying we're probably all square in this one. What do we think as we get some of the replays here, guys? Who's going to have the stamina moving into this next round?
I want to see the knockout if it was connecting.
Oh.
Yeah, it was the top of the head.
Yes.
Yep. So that's kind of a whiplash effect little thing, I guess.
Yeah, and this was a nice right hand. I mean, it did land. Luckily, Khelifi was kind of rolling with it, trying to take some of that momentum away, and this was the takedown at the end. Beautiful catch of the kick and the sweep.
That was very nicely done, yes.
And you see Samuel Ericsson wearing a little bit of damage there on the face, perhaps. But Khelifi, last time out, was very slow to get up from the stool. Let's see if it's any different this time.
I think it will be. I think he recouped. And especially, you know, when he landed that punch, you know, it's a little bit more confidence back in the game.
Khelifi's style is much less economical than Ericsson because he used a lot of kicks, a lot of movement. Ericsson is more economical.
Let's go.
So we'll see how it's going to play out in the third round.
You ready? You ready? Let's go.
Touch of gloves underway. Final 3 minutes on the clock here. Tarek Khelifi in the white pants, black pants for Samuel Ericsson.
Let's go.
Every time Ericsson threw a punch, it connected, pretty much.
Yeah, very measured and judicious with how he doled those out.
Yeah, Ericsson needs
There
to
we
get
go.
into punching range. Khelifi, believe in a kicking range.
Another one.
Nice left from Ericsson.
Nice, good.
Yeah, got to target those kicks a little bit cleaner. Switching stance is the Algerian.
Oh, the hook!
Just nicked over the top.
Did he? Is he limping a little bit, Khelifi, or not, from the last calf kick you
very
see?
much so.
Yeah,
It's
that
either
was
from
that
the-
last kick.
Yeah.
He's switching stance because of it.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah. That was the calf kick.
I mean, yeah, as you said, it could have.
Peroneal nerves maybe is numb. Yeah, he numb his legs.
Yep.
Yeah, switching
Oh.
stance,
Oh, yeah,
very visibly
yeah.
limping.
Yep. Yep, that's it.
Well, that is going to be an injury, and yeah, Tarek Khelifi can't stay on his feet any longer. Good stoppage from the referee there.
That could have been a fibia breakage. The little bone in the shin,
I
behind
mean,
the shin.
it's clearly substantial damage, isn't it?
Yeah. Because that was a hard kick, and he acted like he didn't feel it. But boy, it did some damage. So yeah, that might be a break there.
Now, hopefully we're going to have a replay coming in for you. Well, let's have a look here. See what we can see. Well, the left didn't do it. Oh, he rolled his ankle.
Yeah.
He rolled his ankle.
Oh, that was it. Okay.
Yeah. I thought maybe he rolled it getting off the wall, but it was...
Oh, yes.
Oh, and then back the other way as well.
Yeah, that's like Krokop. Remember that when he
Right.
went down and
But,
the
but
foot?
maybe
UFC 80.
maybe the damage happened before because remember he received the kick. He got
Kick.
kicked in the leg, so maybe
Yeah.
his leg was numb and that happened. So I'm curious to see if it's because
Combination.
of the kick before.
Yeah, because it was a hard kick too.
It was, and right in the where the peroneal nerves is. Sometimes it numbs your legs and your foot. It becomes kind of dead, and you lost the feeling of your where you put your when you're stepping in.
Wow.
Samuel Ericsson very happy.
Yeah, he should.
He twisted his ankle as well at one point. Did you see, like, when he
Moving to Gothenburg, what he did, so he had more training partners, was definitely a good move for him.
Great performance.
Yeah, Samuel Ericsson, you know, he was very interesting in the interviews, you know. We kind of asked what his long-term plan was, and he really did just kind of give off the vibes that he was fighting for himself and not much else. And he really did prove something to himself there. Good show of respect. They did have a bit of back and forth. hyping it up a little bit for social media, but perhaps an underlying tinge of animosity.
That's the good thing about fighting, right? After they fought, everybody make up again friends again. How cool is that? It's like the early days.
Yes.
Go to the bar, you know, leave the weapons outside, just beat the crap out of each other, and then drink a beer together.
I remember my mom always told me, like, violence doesn't settle conflict. I mean, I think she's wrong sometimes.
She is. She is.
I think it does settle conflict. Not always in a good way, but...
Well, we've got excellent expert medical attention here, of course, at Karate Combat. And Tarek Khelifi has been seen in the pit. He's obviously going to go backstage and get that reviewed properly, possibly a hospital visit to get an X-ray.
Oh, he wants to lift him up. Don't do that.
Let's head down into the middle of the pit here and get the official decision.
Karate Combat fans, our winner tonight, coming out of the red corner by TKO, Samuel Ericsson!
Good sportsmanship.
Yeah.
They talked before, you know, but to promote the fight, but now it's over. It's a good sportsmanship.
You know what, Khelifi said it also. He said, listen, after the fight, I'm 100% sure I'm going to hug him.
Yeah.
You know, no matter who wins.
Exactly. That's what martial art is. You know, that's what karate is. You know.
So Tarek Khelifi's going to head off, get his medical attention. Samuel Ericsson is going to head off and grab a word with Layla.
Yeah.
Don't fall backwards. That's the first thing that we say. Samuel, I think today's the day that you have proved the doubters wrong.
I never proved doubters wrong. They just come up with something else now. But I'm happy, and I hope you are happy too. Thank you so much for coming. This was a great thing.
You were talking to me ahead of this fight about how different your training camp was versus the last fight. How different was the fight for you versus the last fight?
This guy, Tarek, he's very tall. So when I stand here and he stood over there, I was like, damn, that guy is tall, you know? Because on the stare downs, we were kind of looking down and up. But one thing that I knew, and I think I made a point, the first calf kick I threw, I felt like my shin was just digging into his back of his leg. And I was like, I hit you, I got you. And he was like, no, it's not. And I kick again. And he was like, no, and no. So I after the first round, I was very confident that would work again. And then I just saw he started to do that. But I hope he will be okay. But my game plan was actually to do a lot of boxing, which was quite successful. And then, so he protect high and then work on the calf. And then go back high if it wouldn't work.
Well, you definitely picked him apart in that first round, and you saw that you had the upper hand with him, some power behind those hands. He was quite wobbled going into the second. Were you surprised the second happened?
I mean the third round. Sorry. What?
But were you surprised? Because he was quite wobbled going into the second round. Were you surprised the second happened? I saw you looking at the ref.
Yeah, I thought that I would. No, I was looking at the ref because he was standing and fixing his belt. So I was like, is he stalling or is it like? But no, it was a great fight. I thought that I would finish him in the first one because he looked like this. But yeah, it was a great fight. I hope, like I said, everyone enjoyed it. I came here, I felt that I got to show some new things. Yeah, that was great.
We look forward to the future. Thank you very much.
So much.
Samuel Ericsson.
You know the game, man. You go high, I go low, okay?
Santa is definitely
that?
having a good time here tonight.
Now we know why.
Indeed. Mr. Robin Black, what were your thoughts on that one?
Man, these two lifelong martial artists can now both proudly and truthfully say they are professional fighters. The story of this fight will be recorded as damage to the nerves, the exposed nerves due to the shin of Samuel Ericsson. A very clean win. But the real story, the story behind that, is a story of experience. There is nothing normal about fighting another professional athlete in a pit in front of all these people. There's nothing normal about that. But with seasoning, you become a little more comfortable in it. People often say, I respect anyone who steps into the pit once. Those of us who have fought know that is not true. You respect anyone who has done it twice, because once you do it once, you know how difficult it is. Samuel Ericsson knew how hard this was, and he stepped in here, and that was the difference tonight. Congratulations to both those two gentlemen.
Yes, thank you, Robin. Let's take a look at some of the stats from that bout and see what the situation was for Samuel Ericsson and Tarek Khelifi. So there we go. Actually, fairly even overall. Just, you know, Samuel Ericsson, he said that he'd worked his boxing, and he said, I pretty clearly know that the power edge is going to go to me. And that was pretty much the story of it, right?
He did it. You know, the punches there 25-27, but he was the one with the connecting shots.
Yes, he connect with more power, more efficiency. And it was not about how many times you connect, it was about the timing when you can connect. Quality over quantity.
Yeah, and you know, he did say there's a lot of pressure on him coming into this one. He did himself a great service here tonight.
I think he did, but there was pressure on both these guys. And like Tarek also, he was talking a big game, but like this, you know, when you come up and you see the preview and all the things that you said, that puts a lot of pressure on you. So he had to deal with that as well. His kicks were freaky fast, though, I have to say. But once he got clipped with the big punch, that set him back.